Today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me, a little introduction about myself, and just my everyday simple makeup routine. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. So for my moisturizer, I have really dry skin, so I have been using the CeraVe Renewing Lotion. I just use a little bit. If you see me looking over here, my mirror is over here. I am in my cramped little bathroom. I am from a small town and I live in a small house with my husband and daughter. Alright, so there is my lotion. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. All I did with my hair is just straight iron it a little bit and throw some of it up in a clip. I am currently in the market for a new straight iron, so if anybody has recommendations, please leave them in the comment below. So for my foundation, I try to always go with a full coverage foundation. So I have been using the Maybelline Better Skin. It is the Super Stay makeup, and I found that it just stays a really long time, all day. So, and I'm using my e.l.f. makeup brush. I use a lot of the e.l.f. brushes just because they're cheap. They are just a good quality, I feel like, and if I have to replace them, I'm not spending 20 bucks on a makeup brush. So I just put some on and then I just kind of spread it around my face like this, and then I will take my glasses off because I don't want any smudges on them. So I just kind of brush it along, and I know I make weird faces when I do my makeup. What girl doesn't? So I kind of just brush it along, making sure to cover it all. And I only use 2 pumps of that makeup. I feel like a little bit goes a long way to cover. Like I said, I do have really dry skin, and I have a few breakouts, not terrible amounts, that can change depending on the time of year and my mood. So there is my foundation. Like I said, I feel like it does give a pretty full coverage. There are still some spots out there. Now, I've had this concealer for a very, very long time. It's probably bad, but I just like to take a little thin brush. I can't. A little thin brush. Again, this is from e.l.f. and just like to cover just a little bit, any places. There's like 2 places. I can't tell if it makes a difference, but to me, it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. So there's my foundation. I recently bought this Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline concealer. It is in the shade Brightening, because if there's one thing I've learned about being a mom is the dark circles are real. So I just kind of roll it on underneath and take my damp beauty blender and just kind of blend it in. Now, I am a 5th grade teacher. We leave my house really early because we live an hour away. My husband is also a teacher. He teaches high school. And so I do not feel like doing full-blown everything at 4 something in the morning, not 4 something, 5 something in the morning when we get up. So this is just a quick slap it on and it looks presentable basically. So I've been loving this Fit Me powder. I forgot to tell you, my foundation is in the shade 20 Classic Ivory, and so is my powder. So I just take a flat top powder brush and I'm just going to kind of like pat it around to set it. And then I'm going to kind of make sure that my neck area is blended. Now, I have never learned really to contour or all of that cool stuff, which I think is really cool, but I don't have time for all of that. So I just do the simple blush and recently started highlighting. So my blush is going to be from my e.l.f. blush palette, and this is the Quad, and it is in the shades Light. Sorry about that. And I'm just going to take, this is from Eco Tools, and it's just like a tapered brush, which I really like. And I'm going to go in with this light, really pink shade, and just on my cheekbone, just kind of brush it up and down. Make the other side match. So again, yes, I am a 5th grade teacher. I teach Virginia Studies. I'm from Virginia, and I also teach science. So I am constantly on the go. I am constantly tired. So this really, I feel like, helps me wake up a little bit, and it just makes me feel really good about myself throughout the day that I have taken the time to put together a decent look. So that is it for my, oh no, it's not. Highlighter. Where did I put my highlighter? I use the Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is the Reserve Your Cabana. And I have this like little tapered, well, not really tapered, I don't know how you would call that. It's like slants up brush. And I just kind of go right above where I put the blush. I don't know if it really does much, but to me it does. And then right down my nose, on my chin. And I see people do it right here, so. And that is my face. I know my eyes are like really meh. So for the eyes, I have the Maybelline Nude. As you can see, I like a lot of Maybelline stuff. They are very affordable, and I just feel like they're really good products. So I am going to, it has all these colors. And as you can see, I use this shade a ton. That is always the shade I usually, that I use for my transition. So I take it on this fluffy brush and put it right on my crease. We have a 5-month-old daughter. Her name is Noelle, and well, she's almost 6 months. She celebrated her first Christmas last week and got some really good things, very practical things. Our house is currently covered in toys right now, because what house is not covered in toys 3 days after Christmas? 2 days. 3 days after Christmas. So, I got my blending transition shade on, and now I'm going to go in with this like smaller, fluffier brush and this dark shade right here. And I'm just gonna go, I gotta look at this one. I always wear glasses. I used to wear contacts, but I would sleep in them, and they weren't the kind that were made for sleeping. So I have really, really dry eyes now, and the doctor has suggested me not to use them for a while. I use them every once in a while, but I haven't really worn contacts in 2 years. So I just always wear glasses, but I am very, very blind without them. And so I can see my face, but this is the everyday makeup look I do, so I don't really need close up to the face mirrors to get it done. I'm going to go in with this color. Constant Toast is the color, and it's again by Maybelline. And I have like a little tapered eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to put this right on my shadow. On my shadow. Put this shadow right on my lid. I am tired. Right on my lid, like so. And then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush again and just kind of like blend all that, because I put 3 colors on. And I just want to blend it out before I go back to my palette. My husband and daughter just walked by. And I'm going to take this flat brush. I'm pretty sure this is considered a foundation brush, but I like things a lot bigger for foundation that cover a lot more, so I don't use this for. But I'm taking this really shiny gold color and just putting it right in my crease. Well, why do I keep saying that? Right in the corner of my lid, just to kind of give it a little pop. I am very new to YouTube. This is my 3rd video that is going up, so it is filmed on my phone, so that is why the quality is not the best. So I am currently in the market for a new camera. My husband says I have to get to like 50 subscribers in order to get a camera. So I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes like so. And just give them a little curl, especially with wearing glasses, because I don't want them like rubbing up. And I have been loving this Revlon Mega Multiplier mascara. So we are currently on Christmas break. We have like 5 days left of it, and we have been enjoying it very, very much. But I'm ready to get back into the routine. I am a very routine person. I feel like since being on break, my house is a wreck. I can't even realize what day it is. So now to finish this look, I look like a human. I am going to go, I picked this up the other day. I love Rimmel lipsticks. I have the shade 14. And it is a very like dark nude color that I like, but I picked this color up and it's the shade 41, and it's a very pink color, and it's very neutral. So, and that is my look. I normally will spray this, especially in the summertime. I spray my makeup with the setting spray, but usually in the winter I don't as much, because it doesn't slide off or sweat off as easily. So that is my everyday makeup routine. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.